Real Housewives of Potomac. So we have actually have one of those scenes where it's like a double thing. So we have Robyn and Juan talking about the Wendy situation, and then we have Wendy and Eddie talking about the Robyn situation, right? So we see Wendy, Eddie, and the kids. The boys are out playing football, and the little girl is out playing, and Wendy and Eddie is talking. So first they started talking about the whole restaurant thing. Eddie is completely confused as to why Wendy wants to add something else to her belt. Wendy's just like, well, babe, I'm just thinking about the money. I just want to do this, I want to do that. And he, basically was just like, well, sis, it's not just about the money. It's not all about the money. Can you even handle the stuff that's currently on your plate? And she can't. But she just wants to seize every opportunity. But sometimes, God give us signs when it's time to sit our ass down and take a break. And she's gonna get that sign later on in the season because we saw in the preview of what's to come when Potomac first started that she was unfortunately gonna be issued into the hospital and stuff because of stress. Her hair's falling out. It's just like, sis, and I think she finally gonna get that sign that's gonna make her sit down and chill out. And plus, she know nothing about the restaurant industry, and she's gonna completely end up in a situation where Peter Thomas is gonna be in charge. Wendy, girl, what you got going on? You're messing some things up, sis. So what else they talked about? Um, hmm. So they got on the whole thing with Gizelle coming for Chris, telling Candiace, and Eddie couldn't believe it. He was just like, well, damn, now they coming after Chris. He was like, well, don't he cook for them? Don't he wipe their mouth and everything else? And when they on the toilet, they yell around the corner, Chris, bring me some tissue. Chris, bring him some tissue. Ain't Chris real nice to him? And so, um, Eddie just can't believe it. And it's just, it's interesting that this has been Gizelle's goal. When you watch from season one all the way to now, Gizelle comes for marriages. This is just what she does. This is one of her ways of staying on these shows, on the show. It's just stirring up the drama and coming for people's marriages. Jumping into situations that have nothing to do with her. Just, it's crazy. I cannot wait still. I don't know if it's ever going to happen at this point, but I cannot wait till all the ladies band together and gang up and go against Gizelle. Because if all y'all get together, she don't stand a chance but to buckle and apologize. She don't stand a chance, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. But we'll see. Let me see. So Wendy is also talking to Eddie, obviously, about the situation where Robyn did not invite her and her kids to Family Fun Day. Eddie, Eddie being, the men, they don't say much. They don't get into the women's drama because then the men are getting into it, blah, blah, blah. And y'all know how I feel about that whole situation. I agree, but I don't agree. As adults, if you're coming for me out of nowhere and I ain't did nothing to you, I may let it slide once or twice, but if you just keep coming for me, I'm going to say something to you as an adult. I'm not going to put my hands on you. I'm not going to call you out of your name. I'm not going to act any kind of way about you, but I'm just going to give you that same energy. A lot of us of African descent, those of us that are over here, we come from the hood. Many of us, and I don't know about everybody's hood, but in my hood, my mama said if somebody hits you, you hit them back. As I got older, I realized, it's not, you can't do that. Not okay to do. I'm black, and me just going around hitting folks is not going to work. And you're not supposed to hit women and all that kind of stuff. I agree. Every single thing, all that, I agree, and I won't. But I'm just not gonna let you spit in my face and kick me in my groin and scratch my face all up and slice my throat either. Just because you just so happen to be a woman. Damn, I don't want to die. So, anyway, I ain't gonna get all in that. But the point, y'all get my drift of what the hell I'm trying to say. It's hot in here. So, yeah, she didn't invite Wendy, and then Wendy, Robyn, she decided to tell Candiace to play an auntie role to bring Wendy's kids. How did you think that was going to work? And Wendy said to the camera, I would never bring my kids to something they were not invited to, and then the mama can't come so that y'all can have the opportunity to mistreat my kids when I'm not there. And although Candiace will stand up and say something, she's not going to have that grit and that force behind it. Because she's not related to the kids, A, and B, those are not her kids. Girl, bye. You're a loser for that, Robyn. Who does that? Who does that? You dropped the ball completely on that. That was just stupid and wrong. And Juan agreed. Because, both Juan's not going to say anything, but Robyn and Juan is still mad at Wendy for her saying that last season, for her saying that Juan and Robyn's relationship don't have any substance. They're still mad. Still. And Wendy and Gizelle and Robyn are doing whatever they can to ice Wendy out to get her off the show. That's what they're trying to do by not filming with her. That's what they're trying to do. But when Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. And I don't think their little plan is going to work the way that they want it to. Mm-hmm. It's amazing to me that Robyn is even still on the show. Robyn has had the same storyline since season 1. She just recently started talking, maybe 2 seasons ago, and I just it's crazy. It's crazy to me that Robyn is still on the show. But anyway, so they was talking about that, and it was like, child, please, okay. Let's see. Moving on from that. Ashley had a scene with her friend and I think like business partner. She helps her with a lot of stuff. She, was there when Ashley wrote, recorded, and performed her Grammy-winning song "Coffee and Love." And every time I see that, every time I hear that little tune, and I just see the dance moves, I just tickle. It really tickles me and deep down in my soul, and I can go on with my day. So she's meeting up with old girl, her homegirl / business partner, I'll say. And Ashley's going over what she wants to say to social media about her and Michael's breakup. She reads out this nice paragraph as to why they're breaking up. And old girl was just like, well, look, I mean, that's nice, that's cute, that's sweet. But I want you to know that once you press send, people are going to put their own spice and their own mess on it. So as long as you're cool with that, pimp, then, I mean, cool, which is exactly what happened at the end of the episode. Ashley was driving around in a circle like a damn hamster. And, talking about, because all this other stuff was dropped about Michael and cheating rumors, all this other kind of stuff and everything else. And she's upset about it. But I mean, girl, you shot that happen. Let's see. Anything else happen that's important? Did Karen have a scene? Oh, Karen had a scene with Raven, her daughter. Who's a beautiful girl. She actually looks like Karen, but I can see Ray in her too. So they were talking, and they were talking about Ray and how he doesn't really support plastic surgery, blah, blah, blah. But we ain't paying Ray no attention, are we? So moving on from that, we get to the family fun day. We see Gizelle on the way there with her daughter, Grace, the oldest one. And the twins were not available for whatever reason. We see Mia and Gordon in the car. And their kids. And it was cute seeing them. Mia brought up her mom again. And she talked to her aunt, her mom's sister, I believe. And she was telling Mia about her mom and her situation, and how when you start using drugs, it kind of halts your mental maturity. And you are stuck at whatever age that you're at. And, all that stuff makes sense. So I was like, well, that's cool. A little clarity that she got. Gordon brought up Candiace. Have her and Candiace talked, and Mia was just like, well, no, not really. And Mia was just like, oh, well, I don't really see Candiace, blah, blah, blah. But now Mia and Candiace, I think they're cool. In today's time, they seem really cool at BravoCon. Um, one thing that's interesting is that as soon as the season wraps on these shows, once we see the last third part of the reunion, maybe weeks later, they start filming for the new season. So a lot of issues are carried over from the previous season. So a lot of these people have not had time to get over whatever they needed to get over. And so that's why, Mia's still a little bit salty about Candiace, because her and Candiace got into it last season. And I guess that's why Robyn and Gizelle, even though they're wrong, and they started all that, and deserved all that good heat, especially Gizelle, Robyn deserved a little bit of it. But Gizelle deserved mostly all that heat that Wendy gave her ass last season. But anyway, so that's another reason why they're still salty, because, they didn't leave on good terms. Anyway, even though Wendy was well within her right, in my opinion. Let's see. We get to the family fun day. Robyn doesn't have nothing out there, really. Ain't nothing to eat. It was all hot. I ain't see no water bottles. I ain't see no ice chests. I ain't see no vendors. That was nothing. Robyn ain't gonna spend no money. And Juan didn't even care. This is about athleticism, and this is something to do with sports, which is Juan's whole life, and his ass wasn't even there. So I'm just like, well, child, he decided on that day to get a root canal. Juan, Juan is determined to never show up for filming, for nothing. He's determined he's not gonna show up for shit. And let's just be cool with that. Robyn is not going to show up, and Michael Darby's no longer going to show up. I don't know, but he's just not going to show up. He can't even show up for a damn relay races and stuff. It's awful. Is you going to go to the kids' graduation? It's just sad. It's sad. Poor Robyn. You got a man that's right there, and he just... But you going to marry him, ain't you? I guess. Y'all think Robyn and Juan gonna get married? Shit, I'll probably get married before Robyn and Juan. And I don't even have a puppy, let alone a man. So, I mean, my God. I don't know. So we get there. Robyn brought some other little kids with her. Some of her son's friends, I guess. I guess we see Jacqueline, Mia's friend, and stuff. Mia throwing shade the whole time at the camera, and Mia is kooky as hell. She tell lies, but I do like Mia. I do. One thing I can appreciate about Mia is that she's a trip, and got messed with her too. And she do tell lies, which I don't like, but she is able to throw shade at everybody equally. I'll say that. She's not. Even though they may think that she's not so much constantly on Gizelle and Robyn's side about everything. She will stand on her own and have her own opinion. And whether she likes somebody or not, she does seem like she will give them props when they deserve it. So that's one thing I can respect about her. She's not fully up their ass, And Ashley can sometimes be the same way, Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, we get to the relay race. We see Jacqueline, Mia's friend. She brought her kids, and this is the second time Jacqueline came out with a what do you call it? Abbreviation. WTF. And what's another one? OMG. What do you call those? Affirmations? No. What do you call those? Without saying the word, you abbreviate. I guess that's what it is. Anyway, she says a PP, which is her parenting partner, which is her dude. I guess her baby daddy, whatever. Let me see. We get Karen there. Karen reads them down about not inviting Wendy. How wrong that is. And Robyn says she don't care. She don't care. She don't care. Now, if that was Wendy, how nasty? What would people reaction be to her? Thank you. Um, so let's see. Candiace ended up coming. It was so funny. Um, because there was some little girl laying on the ground, face down, and Candiace walked up and she was like, "Well, whose child is that?" It just stepped over. I screamed. I screamed and hollered and squealed. You hear me? Candiace is so funny. She's been having fertility issues with the IBF. Things haven't been working out properly, but she just started. Give yourself a break, Candiace, girl. Just keep going. She's stressed out about Gizelle. She thought she had a friend. Like I said, I don't really feel bad for her like that on that. Because everybody gets around with Gizelle. Y'all not gonna learn till y'all all band up together and understand who she is and what she's doing. But like I said earlier, I don't think that's gonna happen. Let me see. Ashley came. She was talking to the girls and stuff. Charrisse came. Karen walked off and like she was sick and stuff. And I was just like, "Sham, how long you gonna keep that up, Karen?" But we gonna see Karen and Charrisse have their showdown, child. I was like, Lord have mercy. Plus, Charrisse is hard. She's been trying. She's been in the background on the show. She's been trying her best to get back on film, and she's finally back on film full time. She deserved it. My God, she definitely put in the work. But once again, I don't think it's gonna work out the way that she wants it to. Anything else happened? I think that's it. Wendy, girl, you didn't miss nothing. This was the most tired family fun day I've ever seen in my life. Tired and through. But Robyn, that's what you get for being messy and not inviting that girl. Because you could have easily just sent a text message to everybody except for Wendy about the family fun day. You wanted to publicly embarrass her in front of everybody. That was low down and dirty. But you said you didn't care, so hey. Let me see what else is going on. Y'all, I think that's it. I think that's everything that happened. So with that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at SKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter, at SKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chess King on Facebook, MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal, and as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.